Scared of heights, come face your fears.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We are inside the U.S. Airways Center, live from Phoenix, Arizona. It's the Suns. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Durant is out there with Yao. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Allen. And it's Nash in at the point. It was a tough battle down the stretch, but the Celtics were able to get back into the playoffs last year.
And kind of just hovering around all season, but give them credit. They fought their way in and spent only 1 year out of the postseason in their rebuild.
For the three, Paul George grabs the miss. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Nash. It's Durant on the wing. Here's Olajuwon. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Olajuwon's got his second bucket.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Richmond for three. Phoenix no good that time either. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Allen laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Allen's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Nash against Stockton. Ray Allen is on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Yao, here we go. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Garnett. Three-pointer from Stockton. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Nash. Now the dish to Yao. And that one is hammered home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And that is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Nash gets to Allen. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Stockton.
And guys, we've seen teams hire college coaches with no NBA experience before. It hasn't always worked out, but for Boston, they have to be very pleased with Brad Stevens.
Olajuwon takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
And Brad Stevens now in his 3rd year coaching the Celtics. Greg, I know you admire him from afar. Good fit for the franchise. Good fit, Clark, for a young team.
Agree with you completely on all of that. He stresses team unity and selflessness and sets the example and tone with his demeanor.
Here is Richmond. Yao Ming picking up that last basket. Garnett the pass to Richmond. Clock at 6. Chance there to take the lead. missing.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Allen's shot is off.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Picked by Olajuwon. Yao dishes to Olajuwon. Johnson with the block. Fast break, here they come. Here's George, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Allen for the three. The shot's no good. Richmond with the defensive effort.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Johnson kicks to Richmond. Back to Johnson, and he dunks it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Here is Richmond. Ray Allen picking up that last basket, and he gets it to go. Richmond's got his first 2 points of the night.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now, here is Olajuwon. He's got 8. Yao can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Near the three-point line, it's Nash. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stockton's shot is off. It's tipped. Richmond with the steal. Durant the pass to Yao. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Kevin Durant good for 3.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got his first 3 points of the game. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks to Richmond. Garnett with a screen on Allen. Down low. Back to Richmond. To the paint. Here's George. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Allen. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow.
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
We've got Garnett. Stockton is out there with Richmond. Then it's Paul George. And it's Johnson in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And, guys, with the Suns last year, you know, it wasn't a full return to that 7 seconds or less era, but it was pretty close. And the Suns were right at the top in terms of pace of play.
Pull-up jumper. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And here's Nash outside. And Yao slams it in.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points. Oh! Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Three-pointer, Stockton. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out. Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Nash kicks to Yao. Knocked away. Celtics passing it around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Outside Durant. And now the Suns, a fast break. All going up court. And he gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 7. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight. And great efforts on the boards, and what a move that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And on the bench for the Suns is Jeff Hornacek, probably one of the tougher coaches in the league. He'll bend your ear if you make mental error.
The shot by Nash, no good.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And George, here we go. Here's Richmond. Rebound by Yao. And for Coach Hornacek, Greg, he learned from one of the toughest coaches as a player. You know, several trips to the finals. And you know this guy well, Clark. Jerry Sloan was the guy that molded Jeff Hornacek.
One of the outstanding coaches in the history of the NBA, Jerry Sloan. Although Hornacek saw all that success in Utah, this is a homecoming job for him because he started his career in Phoenix. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Nobody near Allen. Here's Durant, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Durant's got 7 points in the game. George dishes to Stockton. Launches a 3. Johnson can't get it to go.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Olajuwon, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Pass to George. The pass to Johnson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And, of course, Paul George, a lockdown and throw-away-the-keys level defender, voted all-defense first team back in 2014.
Yeah, and listen, I think we're all anxious to see him get back to the level he was prior to that horrific injury he suffered during USA Basketball. And you know what? He's always going to have a chance to be the Defensive Player of the Year. Let's just hope that this guy can get it all the way back because he is a true credit to our game.
Assist goes to
Phoenix leading by 7. Three-pointer, Stockton. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Garnett kicks to George. Stockton outside. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. KG, that's good.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Suns shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Johnson. Feeds it to Allen. This one for 3, and that one's good. Allen's got 13.
It took him a little while, but he's really got that 3 working now. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And we finished one half.
Well, Kevin, obviously...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 21 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
George having a fantastic game. He's got 21 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Nash is out there with Allen. Then there's Yao. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Durant in at the 3. Nash, the pass to Allen. Outside for Durant. Celtics passing it around. Back to Olajuwon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Yao.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough. Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Started the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise, though.
Stockton from outside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
Off the inbound pass. The rebound by the Celtics. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And as you said, the Suns made a flurry of deals at the deadline. You knew they would move one guard, but ended up moving 2. Brought back 1 as well.
Richmond with it. Guarded now by Durant. Richmond with it. He dishes it to Johnson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Nash against Stockton. There's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
When the Suns made all those trades, you kind of figured there would be some adjustment, and they did fall off a bit. Still, they felt what they had wasn't quite good enough going forward, so they got a jump on rebuilding last year. Tremendous output from Yao. He has 12 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Garnett wide open from outside off the mark. Celtics trail by 12 and stolen by Stockton. Fast break. Here come the Suns. The 3, Richmond. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Stolen by Magic. Nash against Stockton. Richmond right side. Garnett outside. There's the screen. Stockton outside. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Stolen by Durant. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Allen for 3. Can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, 2 guys who had been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Celtics trail by 15. Allen. The long-distance 3 is buried. Allen's got 16 points. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Johnson goes in. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep. Allen's shot is off.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. .122 left to play here in the third. Stockton outside. Here's the 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Nash's shot is in.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc. Good just like Soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
He feeds it to Olajuwon. Off target from outside. Suns leading by 14. And Stockton, here we go. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Celtics ball.
Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. 11 feet away, Nash's shot is in. Nash has got 8.
Good job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him. He had an opportunity, took advantage of it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Richmond kicks to George. And the 3 off target. Nash against Stockton. And Nash, here we go. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Outside Durant. The tray. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Nash. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. We've got Johnson. Richmond is out there with Stockton. And it's Garnett, and it's George in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Stockton against Nash. Outside for George. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Shoots. And right on target. Good. And the Suns lead by 7.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Stockton against Nash. To the paint. Yeah. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
From the wing. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Johnson attacking. Stockton from outside. No luck. Nice D from Nash. Now here comes Nash leading the break. And it's Boston with another.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Stockton outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Stockton's got 14 points here in the second half.
They have got to get a hand in his face. I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
The shot by Nash, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Stockton kicks to George. Back to Stockton. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Durant, there's the killer 2-handed slam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
George up top. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Allen's shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
That's his second personal foul.
Johnson inside. Defended by Durant. Shot's good. 20 points for Johnson.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Allen with it. George picks him up. Here is Nash. 6 to shoot. Yao attacking. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Here's Garnett. And that one is hammered home.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace. Nice job cleaning some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
3-pointer from Stockton. And it's good. Stockton's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Suns.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Nash. Stockton kicks to Johnson. Takes a 3. The shot is off. Durant with some nice D. Here are the Celtics with the ball. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. And another shot. Yao dishes to Nash. Hits it from 3-point range. And now just a 2-point Suns lead.
This quarter has brought out the best. And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be. And he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. .130 left here in the 4th quarter. Johnson for 3. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Celtics trail by 5. Nash the pass to Allen. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Stolen by Allen. Poked away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Celtics ball. 3 points.
.103 left in the 4th quarter. Durant kicks it over to Nash. Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it? And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game. And this 4th quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
George with no one around. Knocked loose. Stolen by Allen.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Durant with the steal to tie it up. Buries the triple. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take.
Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Garnett out there with Johnson. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Stockton. And it's Richmond in at the two-guard spot. Now a timeout called by Boston. Now against Johnson. On defense, the Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Nash with no one around. And again, Boston with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
George, no good.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that.
It's Durant with the drive. Nash dishes to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Stockton passes to Richmond, and there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Stockton off the inbound pass, and Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Nash drives in, and it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Nash kicks to Allen. And there's the feed to Olajuwon. Here's Yao, and he uses the glass on the layup. Yao's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Richmond for 3, and he gets it to go.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in his zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
And then Durant with the dunk.
What a terrific feed by Nash.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Nash against Stockton. He kicks to Richmond. From deep. They get it again. Passes it to George. Here's the 3. Nash against Stockton. Look from Yao. Kept alive by Boston. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by George. Olajuwon with a screen on Richmond. Allen dishes to Olajuwon. Here's Nash. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Nash has got 32 points in the game.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
There's Nash with the three. The shot misses. Good D by Stockton.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to... Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They escaped with a victory, although they needed Clark an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort, and the bounces just went their way in overtime.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Kevin, a terrific win against a high caliber of...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille